today we are doing the Shanklin-Autocomplete interview. Why does my furnace smell? Yeah, so there's several things that can make your furnace smell. Hunter, why does your furnace smell?
I've got a dirty filter in it.
Dirty filter will make it smell. A burnt blower motor.
Make it smell kind of crispy.
Make it smell kind of crispy. How about maybe a rodent that passed away in your ductwork?
A dead mouse?
A dead mouse.
Yeah.
What would you do if a dead mouse passed away in your ductwork?
I'd probably call Shanklin to get it out.
Would it be like a duct cleaning?
Yeah.
I'd probably call Shanklin for that.
I wouldn't want to touch it.
But those are probably the most key ones that would make your furnace smell. What do you think about that?
I think you're right.
Okay. Well, let's move on to the second one here.
Why does my furnace, peel that off there,
I'll peel it off for you.
blow cold air?
Why does my furnace blow cold air?
That's what I'm asking.
Last time my furnace blew cool air, it was because the filter was really dirty and the limit tripped, so the fan came on and ran all the time.
So it could have a bad igniter.
It could have a bad
So then
igniter.
it's just blowing air.
So then it goes into like lockout mode, and then the blower blows on, just telling you, the homeowner, that something's wrong with the furnace.
Yep.
How about on a thermostat? Maybe the fan switch is not in the auto mode, but on the on mode. And if this fan is on the on mode, then the fan runs 24/7 and will blow out cold air. So if you got a couch or a chair next to the register, you're gonna feel that cool air all the time. What do you think?
I think you're right.
You think I'm right? So, why does my furnace smell like gas? That's a pretty important one.
Could have a gas leak.
I guess you could have a gas leak. That would be the smell of gas. Well, really, it's not the smell of gas, though, right?
Right.
It's like the stuff they put into the gas. So natural gas doesn't really smell like what you're used to smelling in your home. So if you smell that, that is what they put in to mix with the gas to make it smell, and it shows a sign of something that's wrong. And it makes you alert as a homeowner. So I guess my furnace could be smelling like gas if maybe it goes to ignite, but the igniter's broke. It puts 5 seconds of gas out into the burners, but it doesn't ignite, so that gas builds up, and then the blower will kick on after 3 times and blow that smell into your house. Or it could be the water heater gas line unit that's next to the furnace that smells like gas. You think it's the furnace. It could be a water heater issue, which we also service the water heaters. If you do smell gas, then call Shanklin Heating and Cooling. What do you
Right.
think?
That's the easiest thing to do.
It's called what?
Call Shanklin today.
Shanklin today. All right. Why does my furnace
Leak water. Could be that you have a broken condensate trap on it.
Maybe it's not your furnace, maybe it's your humidifier drain that's plugged and it's overflowing under your furnace.
Or your coil's plugged and it's holding water.
Could be that. It sounds like a furnace is not supposed to leak water, so I would probably call.
Shanklin.
Or, let me guess this one. Could be the water heater next to the furnace leaking underneath of the furnace, and you think it's the furnace.
That's true.
That is true. Why does my furnace,
That's good one.
that's a tough one there,
Good tape right there.
keep blowing fuses? So why would your furnace keep blowing fuses, Hunter?
An electrical problem.
An electrical problem. So it could be the fuse in the electrical panel that's probably way over on the other side of your basement. Or it could be the little car amp looking fuse that's in the circuit board in your furnace. So if you have that going on, it could be a low voltage short, which could be maybe a thermostat issue or something about a low volt wiring in your system that's shorted out touching each other. Could be a bad panel, could be a bad breaker, could be a weak breaker. At that point, you're still going to want to call Shanklin Heating and Cooling. We'll come out and we'll assess the situation and then give you the proper recommendations to fix that. What do you think?
Right.
Right? Could be a shorted high voltage wire inside the furnace, like the blower motor can go bad inside. It could be touching metal. It could be a few things that's causing your furnace to trip a breaker or a fuse. So in case of an emergency, you want to call Shanklin Heating and Air Conditioning.
at 330-832-5848.
I'm Scott,
And I'm Hunter.
and we just completed the Shanklin-Autocomplete
Interview.
interview.
I think you should say we just signing off.
Bye.